Squash XL Pro is an elite team that work hard to train, play and run squash events on our journey to climb the world rankings. Like, subscribe, comment, pick up some of our merch on Teespring.
It's about to get underway in this, the men's final. And you see Palmer there taking photos of the boys. Even a smile out of Louis, not so much out of Tim. Yeah, now a smile. And about to get underway, as we said, this is the Doug Flint Memorial, the PSA tournament. And these two players have played each other so many times, whether it's training, whether it's tournaments. Of course, LWAMBA CHILESHE winning titles so far this year at Whanganui, the PSA Challenger title there, Auckland Open. And have I forgotten another one? Another Challenger tournament? There is another one as well. We'll come back to that in just a moment because I've forgotten it. There's been so many times.
Right. We're underway.
Now, George, you predicted TEMWA in 5. That's a really messy scribble there, actually.
Sorry, I was doing it quickly.
Yep. So you predicted him in 5, whereas LWAMBA CHILESHE, he predicted that he would lose in 3 because his predictions were so bad, that meant that he would win.
Oh.
His predictions were terrible yesterday as well. So I guess there's some logic to that. But then he also predicted that he or TEMWA would beat Paul Cole in 3 in next week's tournament.
Well, he might be a bit jet lagged then, coming from Cairo.
Well, yeah, well, I think also jet lag might be LWAMBA on that decision.
Ball's good, ball's good.
Lifters sort of run at that one just a little bit late, but a great rally just the same. And, both players having to be fairly agile around the court and have good reach.
Both players are keen to play the ball at the moment, not really giving away any strokes or lefts, they'll play it.
Both players controlling it from the tee, not letting it go past, able to hit the ball on the full or just control it in front of them. Let's see what sort of variety will come into the game as it wears on.
As we go back to the long rallies.
You see LWAMBA CHILESHE just trying to move forward onto the tee, trying to hold his position and move his brother back a little bit.
Both players keen to play every ball. It's still good. Oh. I thought it was good, Dave.
I'm unsure.
Asking for the crowd's thoughts.
I was asking for your thought.
Well, I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
was a little bit surprised when it was called to stop.
So were the players. All good.
Yeah, that's a good pickup too. Yeah, got him on the second one though. The first one didn't come off, so he tried it again and managed to pick it up there. So LWAMBA CHILESHE, nice shot. That's one of the favourites. Oh, gee, that was hard up against the wall there.
Took that one off the wall.
Well, TEMWA moved his brother up high and back on the forehand. and was able to play a backhand pretty low and win the point that way.
Took it out of the air nicely. Yep. Lui was out of position.
So he's just controlling TEMWA, just controlling the last couple of points and able to move his brother around, hold it nicely. Ooh.
It's an easy mistake.
Yeah,
Too easy.
Yeah, it's a loose shot. Didn't need to do that.
No. Pickups are good. And play on.
Oh, having to really scoot around his brother.
Oh! Snatched at it.
Had himself in a good position, managed to scoot around his brother and pick up the shot. But then went perhaps a little bit too much. And that one just squeezed up against the wall. Couldn't really do too much, tried to flick it back.
Didn't bounce off the wall.
Yeah, there was nothing back. These new walls.
No stroke there, actually. Just TEMWA's point. LWAMBA gave up, though.
Yeah. Didn't quite put 100% back into it.
He knew he'd lost the point.
Oh, gee. Comes back straight at him.
Just like that, he's back serving.
Well, those are the sort of shots that you love because it just feels good hitting the ball hard.
Especially on a
It
volley.
does.
It does, I agree.
So there's been a couple of loose shots there on the forehand from TEMWA. They've helped his brother come back into it a little bit more.
He's got caught on that last one. Should he have volleyed? Should he have not? It's nicely picked off there from LWAMBA.
Well, so far this is pretty much what we expected. Tight on the scoreboard. Neither of these players has ever really got to run away with it, certainly in the first game anyway. It's a good warm-up for next weekend. Maybe not so much the first couple of rounds, but if you make it through the quarterfinals, there's going to be some good matchups. Oh, that was decisive.
Nicely taken out of the air there. Good kill.
Just a real flick at the ball.
Players love to hit it hard.
Yeah. Well, that one certainly was. About a dozen shots down the backhand wall now.
They could do this for hours.
Yeah, well, it's probably the best practice. And there we go. Sweeps it across onto the forehand. Keeping it real tight to the wall.
Still going.
Good quality rally. We've switched from one side to the other.
Still going.
That'll be disappointing for TEMWA. Well, any player that was going to lose that point. It's just, that was on one side down the backhand wall, then down the forehand, back again to the backhand wall. Had everything going for it.
That's a cool way to lose a point, especially after a rally like that.
Some good quality play coming out now by both players. Anybody, any juniors or any seniors who want to improve their game, they can watch this. Probably not going to be able to achieve it. That's not the point.
Shows the level you need to be at.
A lot of consistency, a lot of playing the balls down the wall.
Spacing, Dave, is really good, isn't it?
She got out of the way.
He played through it.
No way through for either player. And just tried to chop it a little bit too much, and no height coming off the ball.
Is there no bounce off the back wall again? The side wall?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, you've got to get to the back wall and get through either player here. Ooh, that's number 3 like that. It's
three like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's worthwhile going for it, but geez, just played it just a little bit too tight on that.
I feel like you have to make that against players like LWAMBA's quality, you know?
Nice shot, really just tough against the wall there. He was either going to put himself in the wall or his racket right through it. Yeah, well, still point for point here.
As we go to the tiebreaker. Big point coming up here. So still in, all in play.
Just no way through. Each player's sort of probing a little bit more. And
We got it.
yeah, I think we did.
And he's got that.
Where are we going to go? And no. Well played by LWAMBA CHILESHE, and the unfortunate error there from TEMWA.
Yeah, a couple of opportunities there, but he missed the third one.
Yeah, that's tough stuff there. So LWAMBA takes the lead, the opportunity here.
His turn for a game ball. Got him there, didn't he?
Well, both players there trying for a little bit more depth on each of the shots and heading through it, hitting the back wall. It's just really a matter of patience and who's going to do that long probing rally, or do you want to go for something a little bit quicker and finish it off earlier?
Just a couple more bounces on the ball, on the wood. Should he have pulled for a stroke there or something?
Error number 5 when it comes to hitting the ball into the tin. There's been 4 on the forehand, that one on the backhand now. Number 6, I'll call it.
As LWAMBA wins the first game.
Well, that's the first game, going 13-11 to LWAMBA CHILESHE over TEMWA CHILESHE. We haven't quite got a time for that, but we do know it wasn't 5 minutes. And it was pretty extensive, long rallies, probing on each side, whether it was forehand or backhand down the wall.
It was, yeah. Both players were moving each other well, and they were exchanging backhand rallies a lot of the time as well. So let's see what happens in game 2.
And just for those who want to watch even more squash, it'll be about 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It'll be Paul Cole up against Mustafa Sal in the final of the World Tour Finals. It'll be either on Sky or you can get it on Squash TV as well. So it'll be fun. There'll be Paul's last official PSA match of the season. Then he comes back to New Zealand, so does Joel King. So it'll be fun. If he said today if he wins it, he's going to be very happy because it's the biggest check that he can get. No good there. So that is tomorrow morning if you want something else. Some more squash to watch, that is, on Sky or on Squash TV. Always good to watch another New Zealand player doing so well overseas.
Especially the Player of the Year this year.
Yeah, exactly. The PSA Player of the Year, Male Player of the Year. Held the #1 ranking for 3 months. I think by winning, if he does win the World Tour Finals, it could alter his ranking, maybe. I'm not sure if he has quite enough points to actually take back the #1 ranking. Probably still be #2 behind Ali Farag, but again, by very little. In the meantime, in game 2 here, LWAMBA against TEMWA. Wasn't much in the first game, except for probably, I think it was about 6 errors. Maybe 5 errors, and 4 of them were on the forehand from TEMWA.
Yeah, just missed the final touch there. One on game ball, in fact. There's another one right there.
Oh. I mean, what we're saying is that, it's not that you shouldn't do that. No, you don't want to make an error at all. But sometimes you just pushed into it. Other times you just want to finish off the rally a little bit too quick. And in that situation, the shot was probably on, but he just played it a bit too tight. Asking, was it picked up?
Well, we'll play on at this point.
Okay. And you could probably hear there that it was fine. A nod from the officials.
possibly exchange into another rally here. And that lob there goes out from TEMWA. Well, pickup's good. Well, we're still going.
Yeah.
Good shot there from TEMWA there. Made TEMWA go the wrong way and killed it down to the front right wall there.
Yeah, nice play. Takes the ball just on the full, down pretty low, and holds it nicely, giving it nothing back to TEMWA. There was no bounce back, nothing much that he could reach for.
Picked it off the wall nicely, and he regained serve. That's a nice lob. Gets the scoop.
With a slow motion rally this one, but back into the harder hitting again. All sorts of variety used.
Nice play here.
Beautiful.
There you go. It stays in.
Back.
And he'll be there again. Yep.
It's got it. Oh, that's a great rally. All corners used of the court. And LWAMBA CHILESHE taking a bit of a decisive lead here. It was great to see all corners of the court used, and players quite happy to lift the ball, lob it, or at times drive through it. Off the body. Here we go. Got the opportunity. Yep.
The double bounce there.
And got to be pretty happy with that. Quite a defensive shot off his body, protecting himself, and came off nicely.
Picked off nicely with the volley. Oh, air swing.
So TEMWA's got to decide what I want to do. Do I want to keep on, I wouldn't say not trying, or do I want to keep on really pushing in this one? Or do I want to save it for the next one?
I reckon he's got to go for it. Get some variety going. Mix it up.
Well, there you go. 1 point back. It doesn't take much to swing around from 3-8 to possibly 7-8 or 8-all.
That's good. Ah, no.
Yeah, there we go. That's a shame. He was getting back into the rally.
LWAMBA is definitely winning the shorter rallies here. Got a bit of short game at the moment. And throws in the cheap error there.
Yeah. So this is really where TEMWA has to come back. He can't leave any later. There's only a couple more points for LWAMBA to win. To take the game. See what he can do here. LWAMBA's got to keep it steady as well. Oh, almost wrong-footed him.
Got the weird bounce off the wall. Oh, that's good.
I don't think either player had the right to really gain a stroke from that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's the first let we've had this whole game. Whole match.
You're right.
Yeah. Temwa wanted it to go back to the backhand side as he's presented with 6 game balls to take a 2-love lead.
Yep.
We just submitted.
Yeah, well, there you go. That is 11-4 the second game after winning the first 13-11. So far, you said 5 for Temwa. He's going to have to do something quite amazing.
It could still happen.
Well, it could still happen, that's correct. But it's going to be pretty tough because 13-11, 11-4 to LWAMBA over younger brother Temwa. And come back from here would be significant.
One game at a time, though, they say.
Right, yeah, you stick with that.
Nice moving there from Temwa.
Well, there you go. He's got that 2-love lead now in this. That's 2 points, not 2 games. The 2 games is with LWAMBA. Let's see what he can do with this. See what the coach has told them both. Oh my goodness.
That's a bit expansive.
That was a raw shot. Just put a hole through the window.
That almost went to court 1.
Yeah. Is there actually glass there, or is it? Oh yeah,
That's
there is.
glass. Yes,
Okay.
that's glass. Yeah.
Go, opportunity to win. Sometimes too much pace.
Can come back to bite you.
That's nice. There you go, 3-love. Good start.
4-love now.
4-love. Gee. I'll give you another one. The umpires have.
Five left now. As LWAMBA throws another one in the tin.
Oh.
And another one.
Gee, okay, maybe it was just an agreement to a little bit more entertainment. Here we go, we'll go 4 or 5. Well, he's got one back now.
The front wall gave him a bounce. Or not. No, it didn't. No. 1-6. Pickup's good. Oh, that's good as well. No way. Get out here.
That was some athleticism there.
He was a ballerina.
Yeah, LWAMBA Chileshe just spun on a coin as such.
Yeah.
Gee, didn't win it, but looked pretty good trying.
I'll give him a bonus point.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah.
through the contact. Good moving. The rally neutralizes again. Got it.
No, it didn't. No. Yeah, just some
Admitted defeat there.
really good boast from TEMWA CHILESHE there. Difficult for TEMWA LWAMBA to actually read. Puts himself in a pretty good position.
Got it.
Nice play. Moving up to a 9-2 lead. Well, that's
the easy one.
Well, that's what we saw in the first game. He dropped a number of those shots, mainly on the forehand side. It's the first one and the second. Make that the third. I'm getting confused. Anyway, in the first two.
Yep.
Oh,
Tried to read it there as TEMWA is presented with 7 game balls to grab a game here in the Doug Memorial PSA final. Got it.
Yep, got it. Very nice angle, and that takes the third. 11-4. First two were 13-11, 11-4, and then TEMWA coming back 11-3 in the third. So a bit of a switch around there, George, from second game to the third game. It was, in fact, TEMWA just dominated that third. It was really in control.
It's really clinical, yeah. It's almost repeat, almost the same. 11-4 or 3-11.
Oh, that's nicely controlled.
Nice shot there off the wall. Good volley into the front right-hand corner there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that back wall?
Wow, we haven't seen too many get past. There's almost a wall in between with both players really able to control the rallies.
Definitely.
On mid-court. You know, to get past consistently with a good shot is quite difficult.
Both players are keen to take it out of the air if they can.
Well, they're both physically strong, so they don't have any issues there. Oh, where's he going? Yeah, he ran around in a circle, found himself in no position.
He went the wrong way.
Yeah, did a lot of running, but didn't go anywhere.
Near the ball, yeah.
Oh, he was too busy almost forcing his brother back. And, yeah.
He didn't want the stroke.
Yeah, he could have actually asked for it. And I think TEMWA was just smiling there and saying, well, I got away with something.
As we go into a backhand rally again. Lui changes it. stays in.
Gee, well, that was impressive rally, and just the final shot.
That's the cute one.
Yeah.
That's the little one.
But it was quite hard for LWAMBA. He was moving forward fairly quickly. He had to regain his balance and control the shot. Not easy. It's a bit of a chop straight into the tin, and it was possibly to try and finish off the rally a little bit quicker, and I don't think that's going to help. Really what's going to come through is forcing the opponent to actually try and do those shots and finish it too quickly.
Using your chances there.
Yeah.
Waiting for an opportunity. You've got to execute them as well. Lui knows it. He should be able to make those, but he's missing them at this point.
So we're looking at 2-1 for LWAMBA. Your prediction was 10-5. LWAMBA's prediction was 10-3, but he was just hoping for the opposite.
So we're both wrong?
Well, certainly Louis' prediction's wrong, but I think he'll just take the win anyway.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Gee, that's strong.
So the fist bump goes up there. That was a huge point. He knows it.
Just looking that LWAMBA has won the 3 challenger titles this year. It was Panmure, Auckland, and also Whanganui. So impressive results there. Got a current PSA ranking of 90. That's good. Okay, yep. Just he was trying to move out of the way.
First stroke I've seen in a
Yeah.
while.
We've only had a couple of lets, and he was certainly trying to get out of the way, but it just wasn't working. So for Lui to get that stroke will certainly be a bit of a bonus. To go, ooh, nice slide in the end. Almost.
Good sportsmanship there, helping the brother up.
Yeah, it's a fair bit of sweat on the court.
We might need court service.
Yeah. Is there a towel around somewhere, maybe?
We're playing on at this point.
Yeah, well, seem to be okay with it. Oh. Oh, gee. Oh.
Good rally.
Yeah, that's a nice rally, and just tried to force it a little bit too much. And LWAMBA lives another day. in this particular game anyway. Well, squeezed up nicely.
He took most of the wall with him.
Yeah, he's got it back. Okay,
Got it.
Oh, that's two in a row.
How costly could they prove to be?
And it looks as though that sweat is almost dried up now, so that's good. After LWAMBA took a bit of a slide.
He went for a dive.
Yeah, pretty much.
That back wall.
Yep,
Right there. No bounce.
pushed right back. And LWAMBA certainly concerned when he saw that bounce. Had nothing. Just about, yeah, just about kissed the line. Gee. Well, that's 3 errors in this particular game for LWAMBA. I've made that TEMWA on the backhand side. It's certainly helped LWAMBA stay in.
Got it.
Yep.
Bounce first.
Yeah. Couldn't quite get to it in the end, and 8-7 up for LWAMBA.
3 points away, maybe.
It's usually around 7-all or 8-all where the top players really come through. I mean, it doesn't actually matter what you do up until then. It's from 8-all, from 7-all where you actually win it.
As the sole comes out of TEMWA's shoe there, has to take it off completely.
Yeah, Soul Brothers.
Shoe Brothers as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah, just about. So just reiterating the scores earlier on. In the women's final, we had Abby Palmer winning in 4 over Winona Joe Joyce. And so far in this, the men's final, 13-11, 11-4, and then 3-11. So it's LWAMBA winning the first 2, and Tem coming back strongly in the third.
We're back from the shoe change, so LWAMBA stepped TEMWA out of his shoes, literally.
Oh, hooked it off his feet, off his toes.
This is the crunch time now, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it's a good play. Hitting that one nice and flat and nice and low. Nothing coming back at all.
Well picked off there from TEMWA, and we're level at 8. The lob stays in.
Pretty happy about that one, LWAMBA.
He knows he's close.
Yeah, he's. It's only just the odd point here and there where the top players can actually win from 8-all. So he's got nice lift. Well played.
Wrong footed in there. We're level at 9. Huge point right here. A game point or a match point on the line.
A little bit frustration there, thinking, what did I do that for?
And he has TEMWA a game ball.
Well, your 5 still on the cards, possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, let's just wait for it. There you go, predictions are made to be
back
broken.
wall, man. It didn't give a
Wow.
bounce.
Yeah.
That's my interpretation.
Yeah, no, it's certainly we have seen a few inconsistent bounces off the back wall here at Eden Epsom.
Must be the white walls.
Yeah. Well, they're new. They've been sanded back, and certainly on these 2 courts, significantly better, I'm sure, for the players to play on and just to look at as well as a spectator.
So much more light on the court.
Yeah.
Here we go. Got it.
Through. Got it. Yeah, good play there from LWAMBA CHILESHE. Certainly TEMWA stayed in that rally. There was a lot of slice on one of those shots. Gee, it just the strings. Okay, we've got
TEMWA goes for a dive.
Yeah. Just looking around for a towel.
As we're going to need court service again.
Yeah. There she goes. Got the towel. Yeah.
Thanks,
And,
Palmer.
well, she's court service and everything else, it seems, at the moment. She's done a great job of organising the tournament. And a few reschedules and redraws and things like that along
It's
the
not
way.
coming off, though, is it?
No, it's not. Sweat sticks. Well, that sweat does.
That towel must have been really wet.
Yeah, not sure. Okay, the towel's staying there.
And our first match ball is upon us.
There we go. Let's see if LWAMBA CHILESHE can finish this off in 4, or can TEMWA take it to 5? An awkward bounce on the back wall. Certainly having a go at it is LWAMBA.
He'll find his time.
He's got it.
Oh, he got it, maybe?
Sure he has. Taking the pace off. That's a good lift. Gets him back into the point.
Yeah, still in.
Sheesh.
Got it. He neutralizes again. Oh! What the lick! Game to LWAMBA.
And congratulations there to LWAMBA CHILESHE defeating his brother TEMWA 12-10 in the 4th after an amazing final rally as well, where there you go, TEMWA coming off now, and